When R-Type showed up in 1987, it was one of the prettiest, most intense shoot-'em-ups I had ever seen. You had to work for it, but seeing those massive boss fights and bright stages was something else. As the home ports became available, I was always impressed how well they captured the look and feel of the coin-op original. Whether it was on the Sega Master System, the PC Engine, or one of the many computer ports, R-Type was almost always something to celebrate. When I got my Sega Genesis, I was always kinda hoping someone would port R-Type to my favorite console. I mean, the Genesis was brimming with shooter content, and it seemed like it would have been right at home. Alas, we never got an R-Type of any kind for the Genesis, and you'd have to rely on the competition's products if you wanted to play one. That is until now. Thanks to a small team of programmers, R-Type is now being made for the Genesis in all its original glory. Our team reached out to me recently and provided a work-in-progress demo of the game, and in this episode, we are gonna take a look at it and see how it fares. I've been waiting nearly 35 years for this one, so let's get started. The options in the demo are already impressively varied. You get the standard control, life, and difficulty settings, but you can also go to any of the 3 stages available, as well as change your respawn type from the arcade checkpoint style to coming back right after you take a death. But the options don't stop there. There are 2 versions of the soundtrack available. There's one that closely resembles the arcade, and there's an arrangement just for the Genesis. Both versions of the OST sound very good so far, and I'm really looking forward to hearing the others during actual gameplay. There is also an option to adjust your play area. PC Engine is the playfield slightly bigger than the screen, so it scrolls up and down a little. There's also a dimensions option, where the status bar is at the top of the screen. I was also thrilled to see that there are 2 ship types in the demo. Arrowhead and Leo Prototype give you the option of going in standard or getting rid of your force and choosing your weapon by shooting it. As you can imagine, this radically changes up the gameplay and how you approach the enemies. I'll leave you with a few quick examples of the music using the built-in player available in the demo. I was a bit worried about covering this game initially because small projects like this always have a certain amount of expectation that is never met. But I cannot begin to express my satisfaction enough after playing this one through the 3 available stages multiple times. This doesn't just look and sound like R-Type, it is R-Type. The flow of the gameplay, enemies, weapons, and everything else feels like it was officially developed. The color is there. The boss size is there, and I have yet to see any real sprite flicker despite trying my best to fill the screen with enemies using the infinite cheat in the options. I have felt some slowdown using the fire weapon, but it's brief and doesn't ruin the gameplay at all. The demo provides 3 stages, 1, 5, and 8, giving you a varied taste of different backgrounds, enemies, animations, and bosses. There's even an ending that pops up before the game loops and starts you on the hardest setting. Best part of this is that I tried the demo on everything I had. It fired up in Kega Fusion and worked like a charm. It played beautifully on my Mega SG, and I even broke out the old Nomad and gave it a go, again performing as hoped all the way through. For a demo to a fan-made game that was developed from the ground up on a platform it never appeared for, things are already remarkably stable, playable, and a faithful homage to the original. Let's have some gameplay so you can see it fully in action. The demo you have been seeing in this video will be coming soon publicly, so you'll be able to try this sucker out for yourselves soon enough. In the meantime, be sure to thank all those involved in this project, because this is shaping up to be something special. R-Type is a staple among retro shoot-'em-up fans, and the Sega Genesis is long overdue for a version to call its own. Thanks to our team and their passion for the platform, you will eventually have a fully faithful conversion to play on real hardware and its many options. I'll throw some links down in the description so you can visit the creators, thank them personally, and see their work as it unfolds. I've said it before and I'll say it again, there is nothing quite like the Sega fan community, and it continues to make our childhood dreams come true all these years later. I'm Sega Lord X, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time.